Hey, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all about gentle skincare, sometimes self-care, and today we're talking fine lines. Specifically, the best K-beauty for treating fine lines and wrinkles. Now, this is the last in my series of the best K-beauty for. We've already covered dehydrated skin, dull skin, enlarged pores, acne-prone skin. I will put the playlist of all the videos in the description box so you can check them out, but today we are focusing in on that well-aged game, targeting those fine lines. I'm going to be teaching you the method, the steps that you need to follow in order to build well aging into your skincare routine, and of course share with you the best K-beauty products to achieve it. If you're so ready, give the video a big thumbs up and let's jump right in. So I've broken it down into 3 steps that you need to build into your skincare routine if you're targeting fine lines and wrinkles on your well-aging journey. Now, steps 1 and 2 are essential. You cannot skip out on them. You need absolutely both of them to see results. Step 3 is optional, but honestly, that's where the fun comes in, and that's where our Korean flair comes in. So let's start with step number 1, which is to stimulate collagen. Now, you're a savvy skincare consumer, so you know that the ingredient collagen is not the best way to treat fine lines and wrinkles. Instead, we should be looking for cell communicating ingredients that stimulate our own body's production of collagen. And that is the essential protein that helps keep our skin firm and lifted and smooth. And that's what helps to fight the fine lines and wrinkles. And this is truly a choose your own adventure when it comes to what ingredient you're going to focus in on for your collagen stimulation. There's actually a lot out there, but I really focus on the big 3, which is retinol, niacinamide, and vitamin C. So retinol, an ingredient usually ignored by K-beauty in the past, that is no longer the truth. But I have to be honest with you, just because you can find retinol products in K-beauty, I have to say K-beauty is still finding its footing when it comes to retinol formulations. I don't think they've completely excelled at this just yet. That doesn't mean that there aren't good products to be had, but that does mean we do have to wade through a lot of bleh kind of products, because I've seen some really bad ones. I've tried some really bad ones. There's some stuff out there I would definitely never recommend that you even bother spending your money on, because I just don't think that they're very efficacious types of formulas. But there are a few that really stick out in my mind that are really leading the pack when it comes to Korean skincare and retinol. So first up is Cosrx The Retinol 0.5% oil. Now this is interesting because this is not only a higher percentage of retinol, it's a known percentage, which we don't always get with K-beauty products. So that would probably be my first thing that I would recommend looking for percentages if that's something that's important for you on your journey, if you're a more advanced retinol user. This is one of the higher percentages that I've seen on offer from reputable K-beauty brands. So if you want a higher percentage retinol, this is a great one to start off with if you've used retinol in the past, or if you like retinol with a little bit more of a moisturizing kind of feel to it than your traditional gel or cream types of treatments. This is a nice one to add into your routine. Now, if you're a beginner with retinol looking for a lower percentage to get started with, Cosrx has your back with the Retinol 0.1% cream. Not only have they used retinol in their formula, they've also used pure ascorbic acid, so the pure form of vitamin C, as well as a stabilized form of vitamin C. Now, this is a really interesting duo because vitamin C and retinol share the same benefit of stimulating collagen on the skin, and vitamin C also brings some photoprotective abilities, some brightening capabilities. It's excellent for sun damage. Now, both of these products, the cream and the oil, would be applied towards the last step of your skincare routine, like just before moisturizer. But I also have to tell you about another retinoid product in the K-beauty world, and that's the Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum Retinal plus Ginseng. And I am saying retinal, pronouncing it with an A instead of an O, because I'm actually referring to a different ingredient than retinol, and that is retinaldehyde, also shortened down to retinal, spelled with an A. So I know it can be confusing, but what you need to know about this ingredient, it is part of the retinoid family, which means it's going to give you the exact same results that you may be familiar with with retinol, but it is actually a little bit more efficacious, a little bit more potent. It works a little bit faster. This is a pretty nice potent formula that it still feels gentle and kind to the skin. Now you may have noticed that it is an eye serum. It absolutely is great and formulated specifically around the eye. That's why it's a more gentle format, but this is absolutely something that you can put all over your face. And in fact, Beauty of Joseon actually does recommend that you try that out. And this is, even though, like I said, even though it's an eye serum, it does actually work really well for the full face to give you that nice gentle retinoid benefit, but in a little bit more of an elegant texture. This is a little bit more of a gel cream type of consistency. This is something that I would put more towards your serum step. If you do also like to use things like oils and things like that, this can actually be put a little bit closer to your skin. And this is also something that's really lovely for the neck and chest area as well. Usually these areas don't respond as well to retinoid products. They can really peel or become irritated, but because the Beauty of Joseon is formulated for the eye area, which is more delicate, these areas are going to act a little bit more closely to the eye area, so you can get some retinoid benefits on your neck and chest, because you know skincare doesn't stop just at your chin. So let's talk about niacinamide, because this is a wonderful ingredient, and in percentages between 4 and 5%, niacinamide helps to stimulate collagen production on the skin. And this is a great option if you do have sensitive skin, because retinoids do come with quite a few drawbacks, like very dry skin. It can be very irritating to get yourself adjusted to. You know, we're talking about advanced users and intermediate and beginner users. With niacinamide, it's pretty straightforward. You just put it on your face. You don't have to worry about it not interacting with other ingredients. You don't have to worry about like using it too much. Like, it just kind of always suits the skin. This is the Manyo Galac Niacin 2.0 essence, Galac. They're actually referring to Galactomyces Ferment, but they cut off the T there, so Galac. So this is a really interesting combination of 4% of niacinamide and 93% of Galactomyces Ferment. Another ingredient we're going to talk about soon, don't you worry, hang tight. But this is a really nice gentle formulation that's going to give you those well-aging benefits, targeting fine lines and wrinkles. And finally, vitamin C. This is a very effective cell communicating ingredient that not only brightens up your skin, and it helps to work on the signs of sun damage on your skin. It can be really helpful for stubborn brown patches. It can also be helpful for melasma, but vitamin C absolutely really great at stimulating collagen on the skin. In fact, you know, retinoids are definitely referred to and known as like the #1 well-aging ingredient, but I think vitamin C is probably sitting just underneath that. They're just coming in at #2. And for some people, vitamin C is going to work a little bit better for their skin. For some people, retinoids are. So it's all about, like I said, choosing your own adventure. Any of these 3 ingredients are going to be fantastic for targeting fine lines on the skin. Just choose the one that sounds right for you. Now, I've actually covered a few vitamin C recommendations in the dull skin video. So definitely check that out for some ideas, especially if brightening is one of your secondary concerns alongside of your fine lines. So some of the recommendations, I'm just going to say it really quickly here so I don't make the video too long. Some recommendations here include the Purito Pure Vitamin C, as well as the by Wishtrend 21.5% Pure Vitamin C Serum. All right, we covered step #1, stimulate collagen. It's essential. The other essential step is step #2, and that is to protect your skin. And what are we protecting our skin from? The sun. Yeah, you know this because you are an advanced skincare user. You already know this, but it's always worth reminding ourselves how important this step is. Because remember, I said steps 1 and 2 are essential. Everything else is just extra. So you absolutely need to be protecting your skin from the sun, because we know how damaging the sun is to our skin. Not only can it cause an uneven complexion and cause sun damage, but the UV exposure does actually cause not only damage to our collagen structure, breaking down the collagen, and that is where the fine lines and wrinkles start to appear more. But UV also causes a lot of damage by inflaming our skin. This is, you know, what I always say is like one of the sort of hidden causes of aging that we just don't talk about as much. UV absolutely, if you're not protecting your skin from the sun, UV absolutely can cause damaging inflammation deep within your skin that damages the collagen structure. A lot of inflammation can make your skin more prone to hyperpigmentation, pigmentation. It can cause all kinds of issues. Some of us who are sensitive with inflamed skin can also start to break out more. It is not pretty, and it absolutely is one of the ways that the sun just really, really speeds up the aging process on the skin. So sunscreen, right? That's obviously very, very important. And the scope of this video doesn't really support a lot of sunscreen recommendations, quite frankly, and it really is such an individual thing based on your skin type. You got to kiss a lot of frogs, right, to find your prince, so to speak. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to link my sunscreen playlist where you can see all the reviews that I've done, and I continuously add to it over time so you can find the very right sunscreen for you. But I also want to take the opportunity to talk about protective measures you can take outside of sunscreen, because hats can be very effective at shading your face. I think usually we're pretty concerned about our face, right? Hats can really help create some shade and a nice kind of barrier in between the sun and our skin, which really helps to enhance the protection that we're getting from our sunscreen. Sunglasses as well help to protect that delicate eye area, because that's the area you're going to start seeing your fine lines first, right? That's the area that breaks down the fastest because it's so delicate. Wearing sunglasses really can help protect that area on top of the sunscreen that you're wearing. And of course, protective clothing, seeking shade, trying not to spend too much time out in the sun, especially when the sun is at its highest point, when it's the most intense during the day. You may, if you have the opportunity to not be in the sun during that time, I would always suggest trying to avoid that. All that being said though, wear your sunscreen, know your protective measures, build those into your routine, but enjoy your life. Enjoy the sun. It is a beautiful thing. Enjoy it as well. I don't want you to be like hiding in the shade or hiding inside with the blinds and the curtains closed all day long just because you're worried about well aging. It's called well aging for a reason. It's about enjoying your life. It's about enjoying getting older. It's not about embracing that, embracing life. It's not about trying to stop the clock or be afraid or be very negative about anything. It's about embracing aging to its fullest, and that means embracing life to its fullest too. All right, step number 3 is to support. Now, these are all ingredients that are going to help support your journey with protecting your skin, protecting your collagen structure, and stimulating more collagen on your skin. This is the Kelly Driscoll channel, so you know we're doing this Korean style. These are some of my favorite ingredients that are unique to K-Beauty that you're gonna find in a lot of K-Beauty products that are so incredibly supportive and so incredibly helpful for the well-aging journey. So the first ingredient that I want to highlight is Galactomyces Ferment. Now, this is a fermented ingredient that is derived from yeast, and it is jam-packed full of nutrition for your skin. It's got so many great amino acids which help to support your natural moisturizing factors and help keep your skin hydrated. There's antioxidant protection in Galactomyces Ferment. It's really well known for helping to brighten up your complexion, even it out, and give you an incredibly healthy glow, like a lit from within glow. But it also helps to support your skin's natural hydration process, which is really essential for fine lines, because you really do need to make sure that your skin is holding onto its hydration. That's what really helps to plump out and smooth out the skin. This is the secret key starting treatment essence, and this is one of my favorite ways to get galactomyces into my skin, because first essences usually will contain a very high percent, like 90% and above, very highly concentrated amounts of a fermented ingredient. Not all of them are Galactomyces Ferment, but quite honestly, some of the best ones are Galactomyces Ferment. This goes on right at the beginning of your skincare routine. It's suitable for every skin type because it's just a very thin, watery layer that feels like nothing once it's absorbed on the skin. You will notice that your skin is brighter, it is healthier looking, and it's going to help support your journey to target fine lines and wrinkles with all of its skin healthy ingredients and its wonderful ability to help support your skin barrier and hold hydration into the skin. All right, let's talk about ginseng, because this is the quintessential well-aging ingredient in Korea. Ginseng is amazing for your skin for a couple of reasons. Number one, first and foremost, it is a very potent antioxidant. Now, antioxidants are incredibly important for targeting fine lines and wrinkles because antioxidants essentially protect your skin from the damage of sun and the damage of pollution and environmental factors. All around us are things that are trying to test our collagen structure. So much around us wants to test our skin, to cause damaging inflammation, There's so much that is trying to attack our skin. Antioxidants really kind of come in there and give us all the protection that our skin needs from all of these different factors that can damage our skin in the long run. Ginseng also helps to improve blood flow within the skin, and I think that's why every time I use a ginseng product, I notice such an amazing healthy glow to my skin. You gotta try it, you gotta experience it to know, but once you do, like, you're hooked. A new ginseng recommendation from me is the HYGGEE Natural Repair Serum. This contains 66% of ginseng extract without any additional fragrance or essential oils, and I do find it difficult to find ginseng products that are truly fragrance-free. This is one of them with a high concentration, a really potent concentration of ginseng. So a really beautiful way to add this really fantastic Korean ingredient into your routine. Now let's talk about green tea, because this is another ingredient that is prized in Korea and in the greater Asian beauty space, and it is amazing for your skin. Green tea, you know, I think the secret to green tea, and part of the reason why it's worked so well for my skincare journey in the long run, I think is because green tea is a really potent anti-inflammation ingredient. And like I said before, inflammation is really the hidden cause of aging. We just don't put a lot of attention on, but we really do need to kind of wrap our head around the damage that inflammation does to our skin. Green tea is a really, really potent anti-inflammatory ingredient. So it's really great to build this into your routine for the antioxidants, but also for the anti-inflammation benefit. So I want to suggest the Isntree Green Tea Fresh Serum. This uses 77% of green tea extract, but what I really like about this too is not only do they have a high potent amount of green tea, they have also added in HYGGEE. Now this is the antioxidant that is isolated and found within the green tea extract, and it is really, really prized for its antioxidant and anti-inflammation abilities. This is what green tea is well known for. It's a really nice thin, lightweight texture too. It has been formulated for those who are working on well aging and acne at the same time, but you don't have to be suffering with acne in order to use this serum. It has a really nice lightweight texture that's going to work for a majority of skin types, and a really great way to get a high concentration of green tea into your routine. So when you think about ingredients unique to K-beauty, Snail Secretion Filtrate, right, is one that you're probably thinking of. It has a multitude of benefits for the skin, but let's just talk about the well aging journey and targeting fine lines and wrinkles, and why you need to consider this ingredient. You know, this is an ingredient that is charged full of skin nutritious goodies like natural hyaluronic acid, copper peptide, zinc. It is like a vitamin shot for your skin, but it's also considered a collagen protecting ingredient because it helps to fight a collagen destroying enzyme within the skin. So it's really amazing for helping to protect what you've already got going on, but it is also an ingredient that is helpful for targeting fine lines and wrinkles on the skin too. Studies do show improvement in fine lines and wrinkles from Snail Secretion Filtrate because it is believed that it is stimulating collagen on the skin. Maybe not as well as retinol or vitamin C or niacinamide, but that's why it's a supportive ingredient. That's why it's a really amazing pair alongside of those ingredients to really kind of help give you a little bit more benefit, to really help to support that stimulation of collagen. So many products to choose from. Of course, we've got the Cosrx Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence, probably the most famous snail product to make it outside of K-beauty, right? This is an excellent product to get started with, but I also really like the iUNIK Black Snail Restore Serum because there's some other additional well-aging ingredients in here. It is not overly emollient, but it adds just a little bit more moisture to the skin and might be a better choice for those with drier skin types. And we have to talk about Centella because right next to Snail Secretion, I do believe that Centella is probably the most popular ingredient in K-beauty, and it is not only a soothing ingredient. We've already talked about anti-inflammation ingredients being actually secretly helpful for your well-aging journey, but Centella is also a fantastic ingredient that is able to stimulate some collagen production on the skin, and it can help long-term with fine lines and wrinkles. It's also an ingredient that has shown its abilities to raise antioxidant levels within the skin too. Now, you know, when we were talking about green tea and I was talking about the isolated compounds found within the extract that hold really the concentrated benefits. And you will get those benefits within the extract, but when you isolate the compound, you get like more concentrated and can really like up the benefits that you're getting. That's the same with Centella. Centella extract on its own is great. It is going to help you target fine lines and wrinkles. It's going to help with collagen stimulation and antioxidant support. Yes, but if you really want to get bang for your buck, I would suggest looking for a product that has the isolated compounds of Centella, specifically madecassoside, madecassic acid, azelaic acid, and azeaticide. Those are the 4 active compounds. So one product that does just that is the Cosrx Cica Serum. This contains all 4 active compounds of Centella alongside of extracts of the leaf, root, and water of Centella. But then, you know, they don't just stop there, and this is why I really wanted to recommend this for well aging. It does contain an antioxidant called Pinus pinaster bark extract, which goes by the trade name Pycnogenol. Now, this is an antioxidant you know I get excited about because not only does it have a really nice soothing anti-inflammation effect for the skin, it also helps to increase hydration within the skin. It can help improve wrinkles, wrinkle depth and fine lines. It is amazing for skin elasticity. It is fantastic. So you're getting the protection from this antioxidant. You're getting the fine line targeting abilities with this antioxidant. We're getting all of those benefits from Centella. The highly concentrated compounds, all 4 are found in here. Now, another antioxidant that I see pop up a lot in K-beauty products, a lot of products have a focus on this antioxidant, is Idebenone. Now, this is an antioxidant that is going to help, you know, protect your skin from environmental stressors, but it is one of those few antioxidants that has also shown the ability to help improve the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It helps to smooth texture on the skin. It helps with skin hydration. Overall, I mean, a really powerful antioxidant here. And it has been suggested that this antioxidant is even more potent and powerful than vitamin C or vitamin E or even coenzyme Q10. It actually shares a lot of similarities with coenzyme Q10. So one product that you might consider with this really fantastic antioxidant is the Mary and May Idebenone Blackberry Complex Serum. And I want to talk about Bifida Ferment Lysate. Now, this is a really great fermented ingredient. Much like a Galactomyces Ferment, it's going to bring a lot of skin nutrition. It might even help improve the complexion a little bit. That's not what it's best known for, but it's going to have some similarities there. What it is best known for, though, is helping to strengthen your skin, helping to support your skin barrier. You may notice that your skin is maybe a little bit more dehydrated as you get older. It's a little bit drier, or you may notice that it gets a little bit more sensitive over time. These are all signs that your barrier is just a little bit out of whack. And that's where, you know, we can really supplement this with our skincare routine. Lots of ways to do it. I have lots of videos on it, but it is something to keep in the back of your mind that your barrier may become a little bit more weak, a little bit more prone to weakness as you start to get older. And so there's lots of ingredients out there. Bifida Ferment Lysate is just one of many, but I did want to mention this ingredient because it could be helpful on your journey. But I also specifically wanted to talk about a product that contains this and other supportive, fantastic ingredients for targeting fine lines and wrinkles. So this is the Manyo Bifida Complex Ampoule. Now this has Bifida Ferment Lysate along with the antioxidant caffeine, copper peptide, and it also has acetylhexapeptide 8. Copper peptide is a collagen stimulating peptide that absolutely targets fine lines and wrinkles on the skin. I just think this is a really nice complex formula that is really about supporting your skin health, but also supporting your well-aging journey, but also targeting fine lines and wrinkles all in one little package with, again, a fantastic texture that I think is going to work for a majority of skin types. Ooh, that was a lot of information and a lot of ingredients. I don't mean to overwhelm you, but I want to give you some ideas and inspiration outside of your collagen stimulating ingredients and your sunscreen. There's a whole world of fantastic, well-aging ingredients that will support your journey with fine lines and wrinkles. K-beauty has some amazing ones, and I hope, like I said, that this served as inspiration as you choose your own adventure with well-aging. I hope you really enjoyed enjoyed this series of me rounding up some of the best K-beauty products for certain skin concerns. And if you want to see more videos like this, if you want to see more series like this, please, if you have not done so yet, subscribe to my channel. I would be so honored if you did, if you would join our community here. We love skincare. We love K-beauty. I do release a lot of new full-length videos throughout the week, and then I also do shorts too, so maybe consider turning on notifications so you're never out of the loop. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here with me today. You are what make these videos possible. I am so grateful to you. Thank you. Please be happy, be healthy, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.